No one knows for sure where the unsettling sounds in the footage came from, but many believe it could have been some kind of unidentified creature.
Welcome back, or welcome to the channel if you're new, and without wasting any time, let's get to the video.
This clip was shared by a young man who had been riding his bike through the forest. He says that at one point he noticed a tall dark figure trailing behind him. As it got closer, his only thought was to get out of there as quickly as possible. No one knows for sure where the unsettling sounds in the footage came from, but many believe it could have been some kind of unidentified creature.
First of all, why is the guy in the middle of the woods at night? And second of all, it's impressive how he can ride his bike that fast in the woods at night. But this is probably somewhere he's been riding through a lot, so that's probably why. And I feel like most of us would have done the same.
Working as a custodian might not sound dangerous. You clean, you keep things in order. The worst you expect is dealing with a bit of a mess. But in this case, that sense of safety didn't last. 2 videos posted to TikTok by a school custodian have been stirring a lot of curiosity. According to him, the first clip came from a co-worker. At first it seems ordinary, but if you pay attention to the audio, there's something unusual. At first glance, nothing stands out, until you listen closely. There's a faint sound in the background, almost like a ghostly cry, drifting past the custodian before fading away. It happens in just a moment, disappearing into thin air. He says the noise seemed to pass right by him before vanishing completely. The second video, filmed on another day, shows a machine inside the school that's hooked up to motion sensors. These sensors are only supposed to activate when someone walks directly past. Yet in this recording, the lights flicker on and off several times in a row, with no one in sight. The sensors keep tripping over and over for several seconds before finally stopping. Even now, there's been no clear answer for why either of these incidents happened. Was there a crying spirit wandering through the building? If so, what could have made it cry? I'd like to hear your take on this one. Let me know your theories in the comments.
I don't know about that one. It could have been anything else. And maybe there was a ghost, who knows. But hopefully the guy is okay. And I wonder if there are more videos like this. Maybe, it's a common occurrence, or it happens every once in a while.
Now to a video from a man who was working as night security. He sometimes brought along his son in the early evenings. Apparently there was a pretty eerie storage unit, in which many people swore to have seen really odd and strange things. And he even goes as far as telling us about a supposedly haunted doll that he found in one of them.
I will say the place is rather frightening, especially the basement level of this facility. And here's the doll you've all been asking for close-ups of. And I immediately knew this was worth something. I've had a lot of skeptics argue with me, but I do believe it's cursed. And you'll see why in just a moment. And oh yeah, so the workers at the storage place and showed me a video of my unit saying they heard loud noises inside. They thought it was me, which I surely denied. They wanted proof, so I gave it to them. I've been told it's a poltergeist, which I had no idea what that meant until I saw a couple of videos online of said phenomenon. But just watch the video for yourself. Super creepy stuff.
As we all can see, this haunted doll seems to be moving in the old storage unit, where nobody else was around late at night. Could it be that something is possessing this doll? A strange children's toy for sure, wouldn't you say? Maybe he should be considering getting rid of that thing.
Why would you hold something that you think is cursed? I will never understand people like this. And even if it's not real, whatever is doing that to the doll would make me not want to go anywhere near that place. But what do you guys think? And what would you have done if you saw something like this when you were working?
In this deeply unsettling video from May 18th, 2022, a woman named Leticia experienced something truly eerie while staying alone in her Airbnb, or so she thought. The incident occurred around midnight when she was abruptly awakened by a noise she could have never anticipated. Let's dive into the footage. Although convinced she was alone, Leticia was startled by a scream that seemed to emanate from within the Airbnb. Initially paralyzed by fear, she hesitated to move, but eventually she gathered the courage to investigate. Despite thoroughly checking the apartment, she found nothing out of the ordinary. The mystery surrounding the recording remains unresolved, leaving us to wonder, was it a prank, a noise from outside, or something far more sinister?
Even if it wasn't something paranormal, I hope the person who was screaming is okay. And thank you guys for watching the video. And the link to the original video is in the description. You can go check it out yourself if you want. And see you all in the next video.
Kick.